All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to open up by giving all the praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and preach the truth and sincerity. Shalom to the whole for elect. And this is the brother Amawana Yas from the GMS Indianapolis camp, coming back at you with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And the title of today's lesson is going to be, I will wear the title of a doomsday prophet like a badge of honor. And pretty much, man, simply put, man, us men here, Great Millstone, beginning with the apostles and elders and elder bishops and brothers, and elders and brothers all across the globe, even those that aren't a part of Great Millstone but teach the light, truth, sincere, pure doctrine and push the names of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Guess what? We are all doomsday prophets or prophets of doom, you see? And when we deal with the word doom, let's get in the Common Dictionary first. It says death, destruction, or some other terrible fate. And ultimately, the terrible fate that's coming for America is outlined all throughout the scriptures, man. You can read Revelation, the 18th chapter. All right, Revelation 17 talks about it. All right, Isaiah, the 34th chapter. Right, the whole chapter of Ezekiel, the 35th chapter, right, is dedicated to prophesying against the government of Edom, all right, the nation of Edom as a whole, and ultimately America, man. Okay, Isaiah 63 tells you that Yahweh Shai is coming back to a world ruled by Edom, all right, and bringing destruction to America. Okay, Isaiah the 13th chapter, and there's a multitude of scriptures, okay, that goes into the judgment of America. All right, Babylon the Great, aka America. And like I brought up Ezekiel, the 35th chapter, a minute ago. The Lord told Ezekiel to prophesy against Mount Seir. And guess what, man? That applies to us today. You see, so ultimately we are indeed our prophets of doom or doomsday prophets, right? It says similar, destruction, downfall. And do we not prophesy about the downfall of America? All right, let me open up with that. And Isaiah chapter 47, beginning in verse 1, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground, there is no throne. And this is going to ultimately when the Lord comes back. All right, what's going to happen is the Lord is going to destroy America, and ultimately Esau, Edom is going to be thrown out the power seat, man. All right, the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is getting ready to rent the kingdom, all right, from Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, and ultimately Yahweh Shai's righteous kingdom is getting ready to be established upon the planet Earth. It says, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, because ultimately America has never truly seen war on its soils, man. You see, when you look at all these other countries, like Middle Eastern countries and things of that nature, and they look like rundown, all right, cities, man, because a lot of war takes place in those areas, man. But as far as America really ain't been touched yet. All right, but we're coming into that time where America's getting ready to be touched, right? Verse 2, take the millstones and grind mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. And one thing we understand is that ultimately, before the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai will bring the downfall of a kingdom, ultimately he will send forth his prophets to prophesy the downfall of that kingdom. All right, like the Lord did with Jonah and Nineveh, right? The Lord had our forefather Daniel prophesy against Belshazzar. All right, that ultimately the kingdom will be taken from Belshazzar, and Belshazzar will perish, and ultimately it will be given to the Medes and the Persians. And guess what? All right, the Lord in today's day and age has his men, all right? And the Lord has us prophesying against Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, telling him that ultimately that his kingdom is getting ready to fall, and ultimately the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, is getting ready to bestow the kingdom in the hands of our Lord Yahweh Shai and the rest of the Israelites, man. Okay? So ultimately, man, the Lord has us, all right, out there prophesying, guess what? Esau's doom, Esau's destruction. Okay, and therefore we are the doomsday prophets. It says, I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man, because Yahweh Shai, he's coming back in all his power and all his glory. All right, along with the chariots and the angels of heaven. You see, so ultimately, this is the future, all right, that is awaiting Esau, Edom, and so-called white men. Okay, let me go from there to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, and verse 7. It says, "Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thine ears and in the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence." You see, so ultimately, once again, before the Lord bring the downfall of the kingdom, all right, the Lord will send forth his prophets out there on the highways and byways, all right, in the chief place of concourse, all right, to prophesy against the said kingdom of the incoming destruction, man. All right, the incoming doom. All right. And furthermore, let's go to the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, and verse 8. It says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed," which the wicked, we know, according to Malachi 1 and 4, is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, "whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth." You see, so, hey, with the wicked, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man being revealed, guess what, man? Also, the Lord has risen up his prophets, has risen up his men, all right, to expose Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right, for his wickedness, man. It says, "and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." You see, so ultimately, after the Lord, all right, because ultimately with the downfall of the kingdom, all right, is a process, man. All right, the Lord, all right, he's going to raise up his men, or his prophets, all right, to prophesy against Babylon the Great, aka America. And then after a certain period of time, after a certain period of time of us prophesying against Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, exposing him for his wickedness, and ultimately telling him what his judgment is according to all the wickedness he's exercised in the earth. And guess what, man? Shortly after, the Lord is going to bring that destruction. Like it says, "and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." Meaning, ultimately, that's going into when Yahweh Shah returns with the holy angels of heaven, all right, in those chariots, man. All right, and starts rendering destruction upon Babylon the Great, aka America, man, and wrest the kingdom from Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, and also we understand that after, all right, Esau, Edom's kingdom is stripped from him, okay, he's going head first into slavery. All right, pursuant to Psalms, the 149th chapter, where it tells you that the kings of the nations, and we shall bind their nobles and kings in chains of iron and fetters, roughly paraphrasing. As a matter of fact, let's get that. In Psalms chapter 149 and beginning at verse 5, it says, "Let the saints be joyful in glory, let them sing aloud upon their beds, let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people." All right, does that not sound like doom and gloom, man? Does that not sound like destruction upon Esau, Edom, and the rest of the heathen? Okay, so once again, yes, we are the doomsday prophets. And like the title of this lesson, yes, I will wear the title of a doomsday prophet like a badge of honor. You see? And ultimately, the apostles, our elders and elder bishops, the great millstone, the elders and brothers all across the different globe, part of the different camps, the great millstone, and those that are not a part of great millstone but teach like true, sincere, pure doctrine and exalt the names of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai to the fullest. Guess what, man? We all share the same mindset. So guess what? We are all going to wear the title of a doomsday prophet or prophet of doom like a badge of honor. See, because when all is said and done, all right, for us, all right, to stand up against a world, all right, where ultimate wickedness, all right, is exalted, man. All right, people don't don't uphold the righteousness, all right, of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. All right, for us to stand up against majority of the world, man. All right, that's a very honorable thing. That's a very honorable thing in the sight of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. Right. Verse 8, it says to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. All right, in other words, man, these motherfuckers is going into slavery, man. All right, beginning with the top wicked elite of Esau, Edom, and the kings of the other nations too. Okay, but especially Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. You see, it says verse 9, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Seeing Lord, will we be able to those elect men? Hey, man, we're going to be able to partake in this, all right, on the first go-around of things, man. You know? So, hey, man, this is the impending doom that's coming upon Esau, Edom, and so-called white man. All right? And in the kingdom of heaven, man, all right, for Esau, Edom, man, it's going to be nothing but doom and gloom, man. Esau, man, Esau ain't going to experience joy in our kingdom, man. All right? Because we gonna be whooping that ass, man. All right, Yahweh Shai is going to give us a rod of iron, man. All right, to beat upon the nations, like the scriptures say in Revelation 2. And beginning in verse 25, it says, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come. So Yahweh Shai is saying, all right, like the scriptures, like he said in Luke 19, I believe, occupy till I come. So ultimately, we got to be occupied in prophecy and occupied in this ministry and occupied in this work, okay, till Yahweh Shai returns. All right, constantly prophesy the downfall, the destruction, and the doom of this place, man. All right, as a matter of fact, let me hold this. All right, I'll go back to Revelation 2. Let me grab this real quick. In Isaiah chapter 62, beginning to verse 6, it says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, keep not silent. So ultimately the Lord has risen us up, all right, as watchmen into the house of Israel. And ultimately, we are warning the house of Israel, which the house of Israel consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, we are warning you of the danger of the doom that's to come to America. All right, it says what? Ye that make mention of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, keep not silence. All right, and ultimately, simply put, man, hey, we got to continue in this work. All right, like I said, we shall never hold our peace day nor night. So ultimately, when all is said and done, man, hey, as long as the Spirit is on us, man, and as long as there is breath within us, man, hey, Lord willing we be those men, guess what, man? We're going to prophesy, all right, the doom of this place, all right, till Yahweh Shai returns. And there's nothing that you motherfucking Edomites can do to stop us, man. Okay, because the Spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is upon us, man. Okay, we have the testimony of Yahweh Shai, which is the spirit of prophecy. You see? Verse 7, it says, and give him no rest to, and look at that, man. Let's read that from the top again. And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. And is Jerusalem, is Israel a praise in the earth as we speak? Absolutely not, man. We're still on the bottom. We're still under the curses, man. All right, we are yet this day in our captivity, like the scriptures say. So ultimately, till we be released from our said captivity, excuse me, we are to give the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai no rest, man. All right, yeah, and even in the kingdom, man, we're going to continually praise Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai forever. Okay, but as the scriptures say, give him no rest till he established, until he makes Jerusalem a praise in the earth, man. So, hey, man, as long as we're in this position, man, all right, guess what, man? We are going to continue to prophesy and foretell of the destruction and doom that the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai intends to bring to America, man. Okay? So let me go back to Revelation chapter 2 and verse 26. It says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works to the end, this is Yahweh Shai speaking, as you see in the red letter. It says, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. You see, and ultimately, hey, this is quoted directly from Psalms, the 2nd chapter. All right, that's ultimately, essentially, that's what Psalms, the 2nd chapter was speaking of, when it said, this day have I begotten thee, roughly paraphrasing. And so ultimately, hey, Yahweh Shai, he's getting ready, all right, to inherit the earth, man, and inherit the nations as slaves. All right, also with us being joint heirs of Yahweh Shai, guess what, man? That means he's going to share the earth. He's going to share the earth with us and share slaves with us, man. You know. So ultimately, nothing but doom and gloom is coming for you heathen nations, man. All right, beginning especially with Esau, Edom, and so-called white man. All right, let's go to the book of Isaiah, the 34th chapter, and I'll just read the first couple of verses. It says, Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 1, it says, come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. You see? And ultimately, hey, these nations beginning with Esau, Edom, and so-called white men, they have to hear their judgment that's getting ready to fall upon them for everything they have done into the nation of Israel. Right, when you jump down to verse 8, right, it says what? For it is the day of the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai's vengeance and the recompense and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. You see, so ultimately the reason why the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yashai is bringing all this doom and destruction and devastation and gloom upon Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, is ultimately because everything you heathen nations, and especially you, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, has done unto the children of Israel. Okay? So, excuse me. Salakia, jumping back up to verse 2, it says, for the indignation of the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. And also that's going to take place right over there in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, which means Yahweh's judgment, in which also the Lord, he's going to gather all the armies of the heathens, beginning with Esau, Edom, and so-called white men, over there in the Persian Gulf, also to pour upon them his indignation, to deliver that judgment upon them. And once again, the Lord is doing this on behalf of his people, man. All right, for everything these nations have done to the children of Israel, guess what, man? The Lord is getting ready to bring all this doom and gloom and destruction and devastation upon them, man. You see, so ultimately, it is our job, okay, as commanded unto us by Yahweh B'Hashem Yahshai, all right, to ultimately, all right, prophesy against these nations, all right, of their destruction. All right, especially Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Let me get this real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 1, and in which when you read further up, pretty much, the Lord was telling Jeremiah that, he foreordained him to be a prophet. And also that applies to us today, right? The scriptures in 1 Corinthians 14 says that the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. You see, so ultimately, at the end of the day, man, we're doing what we've always been doing, man. All right, if we're prophets now, guess what, man? That means that we were prophets in our past lifetimes, man. But this is a certain point I wanted to get. It says, then the Lord, Jeremiah 1:9, then the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahshai put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahshai said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. It says, see, I have this day set thee over nations and over the kingdoms to root out, and to pull down, and to destroy, and to throw down, to build, and to plant. So ultimately, the Lord, all right, just like he was telling Jeremiah, guess what, man? We are set up to prophesy against the nations, man. You see? And one thing we're doing in today's day and age is ultimately we are prophesying against the heathen nations, telling them that what the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahshai is getting ready to bring judgment upon them for everything that they've done unto us as a nation. Okay, so ultimately, in short, what are we doing, man? Prophesying doom and gloom and destruction, all right, against the other heathen nations, man. All right, beginning especially with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Now let me go from there to the book of Amos, chapter 5, and verse 18. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai is darkness and not light. So this is telling you right here and there that ultimately the day of the Lord, man, all right, is nothing but doom and gloom, man. Okay? Because ultimately with the day of the Lord, man, comes destruction, all right, devastation, utter desolation of this place, America, man. Verse 19, it says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. So ultimately at the end of the day, man, there's not going to be any escape from the day of the Lord, man. Verse 20, it says, shall not the day of the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? Once again, man. All right, ultimately, nothing but devastation and destruction and doom and gloom is coming to this place, America, man. So let me get this in the book of Second Ezra, chapter 7, and beginning of verse 43. It says, "But the day of doom shall be the end of this time." The end of what time? The current world, or the current age that we're in, right? As a previous chapter tells us, Second Ezra chapter 6, beginning of verse 7. Then answered I and said, "What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?" And he answered, and he said unto me, "From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau." And here's the point: for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So ultimately, we understand, and this scripture tells us that ultimately, at the end of the world, that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, will be ruling. Okay, and after Esau, Edom's rulership, Jacob's rulership is established, which ultimately it's Yahweh Shai's kingdom that's being established upon the planet Earth, man. All right, with us Israelites, all right, with Jacob, beginning with the elected Jacob, or the elected Israel. Okay, because ultimately, King David, you have first and foremost Yahweh Shai, King David, the 12 and the rest of the 144,000. All right, which are all men. All right, when you read Revelation 7 chapter, the 144,000, they are men, all right, whom the Lord has foreordained to be the future judges, okay, of the nation of Israel, and ultimately not only the nation of Israel, but the planet Earth, man. So like it says, 2 Ezra 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world, meaning what? Esau, Edom is the end of an age or rulership, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, meaning what? Israel's kingdom, or Yahweh Shai's kingdom, is ultimately up next, man. After Esau, Edom's kingdom is destroyed, man. You see, and we understand that according to Daniel, the 7th chapter, that ultimately Yahweh Shai's kingdom is going to be an everlasting kingdom, all right, which shall not be destroyed, man. So going back to 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and verse 43, "But the day of doom shall be the end of this time," meaning what? Ultimately, the day of doom is synonymous with the end of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's kingdom, and the beginning of immortality for it to come, wherein corruption is past. So after Esau, Edom's kingdom is destroyed, guess what, man? Hey, us Israelites, man, Lord willing, we're of that elect number. Guess what, man? We're headed on to immortality and ultimately everlasting rulership, man. It says, "And temperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and the truth is sprung up. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that hath gotten the victory." So, man, simply put, man, what the scripture is saying, that ultimately those who are destined to be delivered for salvation, guess what, man? There's nothing that anyone upon the planet Earth can do to take salvation from the elect, man. All right, guess what, man? Those whom the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai has foreordained to be destroyed, guess what? At the end of the day, man, their judgment is already set, man. And the Lord is already set on destroying those individuals. You see, but ultimately, this day of doom that we're prophesying, the Lord has risen us up, all right, to prophesy against this wicked kingdom, man. All right, and we're telling you of the doom and gloom that the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai is getting ready to bring upon the planet Earth, and primarily America, man. Let me get this in the book of Zephaniah. 1 and 14. It says, "The great day of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is near. It is near." It says, "And hasteth greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly." And who's the mighty or the strong men of this nation, man? All right, they're military. See, so ultimately, the Lord is going to turn America's military into a bunch of bitches in that day, man. You see, like what's that? Jeremiah 51. The men of Babylon have foreborn to fight. Okay, but also we understand that the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai, according to 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, is going to make them fight him when he returns. But once again, the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai gonna make the armies of Edom look like bitches, man. It says, verse 15, it says, "That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, man. Ultimately, we're gonna stand, and that's going to be due to the destruction, the nuclear destruction that the Lord Yahweh Bashim Hashai is getting ready to bring upon America, man. All the the smoke from the nukes, man, filling the clouds. And, hey, and ultimately, in that day, man, it's not going to be any hope, man. See, because there's nothing that you American citizens can do to escape the destruction. All right, ultimately, hey, Esau, Edom, and so-called white man, hey, beginning with your top wicked at least, man, there is nothing you could do to stop your kingdom from being destroyed, man. You see, your judgment is already set, man. You know, like 2 Ezra 16 chapter tells us, the Lord has sent forth the plagues, and who is he that could turn them back? Roughly paraphrasing, you can't. All right, the judgment of Babylon is already written. All right, America's destruction and devastation is already written. All right, we just waiting for it to come to pass, man. You see? So, hey, man, I pray that this lesson was edifying to the body, and I pray that you got something out of this. And as always, I'd like to close out by giving all the praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and preach the truth and sincerity. Shalom to the home for your elect. And Lord, I'll see you in the next lesson. Until then, I say shalom.